can't. Damn it. Phil, do you know where I can't find... I was getting a fortune cookie for you.
No, I'm good.
Sure?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Nerd Card. I'm Phil.
I'm Chuck.
And today we're discussing Rick and Morty, Season 6, Episode 5.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm so glad you didn't offer me a fortune cookie because this definitely had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, no, everything to do with that.
We see another piece of the hatred of Panda Express. We've seen previously where they talk about where Panda Express only has sugar chicken.
Right.
Now that was some
Took it to a whole new level in this one.
Before
Oh,
you say
yeah.
that sounded racist,
Yeah,
you
no,
can
they
ask the
clearly
waiter how
aren't
they
fans of
say
Panda
it.
Express.
Yeah, not
I mean, they had the Panda Express being
At all.
a den of meth dealers.
right.
And, you know, they're not putting it in the food because if you've ever ate Panda Express, sorry, Panda Express, it's not super great.
No, well, they have sugar chicken. That's kind of all they have. But another shot they were taking in this episode was at Gwyneth Paltrow, or at least it seemed that way
It felt that way, yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's a wackadoo.
She's a strange bird, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that Tom Cruise thing, right? You know, he's off his rocker,
Yeah,
right?
but every movie Tom Cruise makes is great.
Yeah, but he makes good movies.
Every
It's
single
kinda-
one.
It's the same with Gwyneth Paltrow. She's off her rocker, sure.
But she's Pepper Potts.
But she's Pepper Potts, and
Right.
that's the only pass she gets because, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The episode obviously takes some shots, but also has a really interesting story arc.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes shots at the Fortune 500, too. I mean, frankly, that's what the fortune cookie company is called.
It is Fortune 500, and they produced a fortune that said that Jerry was going to bang his mom.
Yeah.
And in a previous episode this season, not the very previous one, but the one before that, Beth bangs herself.
Yeah, so
There's a weird theme going on this season.
I suppose they're really dealing with incest, which is apparently how white tigers procreate.
Not that they haven't dealt with incest before. I mean, there is a space baby.
There is, yeah. I guess they're really into it over the last few seasons.
Maybe they really like Game of Thrones. And they're just trying to compete. I don't know.
I suppose so. They're trying to be Targaryens or Lannisters
Maybe
or whatever.
Rick's a Targaryen.
You know, that makes sense. That's
He's a space Targaryen.
makes a lot of sense. He's got the grayish blonde hair. I mean, it does make a lot of sense.
So again, it has a cool science premise of, a monster that feeds on chaos that has a digestive problem. So we're eating alien poops in the form of
Fortune
cookies.
Yeah.
And with that, you get the rare, or some of them, because the guy who's tending to the aliens trying to get out, he's made some of them be odd things that would draw people's attention. And you have an unresolved fortune, and you're immortal until that fortune gets resolved.
Which doesn't work out so well for Rick
Not
towards the end of
end.
the ref.
When Jerry gets the fortune in the cold open of the show that he's going to have relations with his mom, then starts a bunch of gags with Summer and Morty, which are hysterical.
Oh my God,
giving
yeah.
him all kinds of crap and teasing him and making him freak out about.
And again, lampooning something else. They go on TikTok. They're posting everything on TikTok.
The theme song to Taxi, a bunch of downloads.
Oh my God. They decided the theme from Taxi slaps.
Right, so then it's used in a fight sequence beautifully in a slow motion combat montage. And it's absolutely glorious. I mean, I absolutely loved it. It was so great.
It's as you said as we were watching it. It fits.
It fits.
It absolutely
It really
fits.
fits, and it was great. Of course, then Jerry, when he doesn't have any clothes on, he goes into it, and I don't watch Sailor Moon. I don't know if this is accurate, but a Sailor Moon assistant clothes change montage, which was hilarious.
Well, okay, so
You watch Sailor Moon?
years ago, no, I don't. However, when I was growing up, it was kind of a big thing. So
Sure.
I've seen a couple of episodes, and yeah, it's always the exact same montage when they change into their thing.
And they
so
did it like 3 times in the episode.
it's
On purpose.
You can just feel the
You
savings.
can feel the savings, as Rick says. And of course, Rick has, he's like James Bond combined with Doc Ock combined with
Inspector
Gadget. And it's
Yeah.
just, he's going around doing Rick things in his black suit and tie.
Just
It was just epic.
It's a classic Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
Without Morty, it's a Jerry adventure.
Adventure.
We talked about this with the last episode. You know, you have summer adventures, you have Jerry adventures. Most of them are Rick and Morty, but
this one was a Jerry.
It was a Jerry, and it was a great.
It was the best Jerry adventure yet, I think.
I don't know. I love the Whirly Durly, but
Whirly Durly is really good. But this was really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
For some reason, this episode really struck me. I really enjoyed it. And then, like I said, we don't really have much Morty until the end. This was the longest post-credit sequence I think I've seen in the show.
It was a
like
long
a
one,
mini episode.
Yeah.
And Morty kind of narrates it, and then he's, oh yeah, okay, I got it.
We're in a human zoo. I got it.
It's super fun.
Right.
But all in all, it was a really just continuing on with this season has just been banger after banger.
And it really has.
Pun intended.
Every episode this season has been classic Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been them hitting on all cylinders.
They even did callbacks in this episode.
Of course, yeah. We've said this is the season of callbacks, and it really is.
Yeah. I mean, he's got his old chip again.
Yeah. Well, Jerry says really early on in the episode, he calls back to Sleepy Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Where
his gag reflex, sure.
Where he doesn't have a gag reflex.
And then his phone directory has Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah.
Who in that episode was the only one who was real.
Right, exactly. In that episode.
That's a killer episode.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It introduced so many characters, and Mr. Poopy Butthole was the only real one of it.
Oh,
this was a fun episode.
Yep.
I really, really enjoyed it.
Me too.
I'm loving this season so much more than season 5. It's just great stuff.
Oh, this has been a fantastic season so far. It's, I'm excited that we keep seeing it, but I'm sad that we're already 5 episodes in. It means it's halfway over.
Yeah, that really sucks. Chuck, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I would like to remind you to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. We are out there. Remember, the likes are free. They are. They're free.
Yeah.
Join in the conversation. Go ahead and comment on the video. We want to know what you think as well. And be sure to share us with all your nerd friends so they can join in the party as well. And with that, we will say,
what's on your nerd card?